Hey everyone, Storm Shield meteorologist Jason Myers here. Friday, June 27th. All in all, yesterday was not a bad severe weather day. Not a lot of storm reports. Today, I think we'll see things ramping up, and the only exception to yesterday occurred in Galveston, Texas. It sounds like a couple of one or two waterspouts came ashore in Galveston, and when that happened, they moved through a mobile home park, actually picked up one of those mobile homes and threw it in some power lines. I'm going to leave a link to some photos in the description here, so feel free to check those out if you'd like. The actual risk area yesterday was in southeast Montana, eastern Wyoming, and northeast Colorado, and not a lot of reports, but mostly hail and a few wind reports. One tornado report in northeast Wyoming, but I mean, all in all, 39 total reports across the country. That's not a real busy day, and I think today will be a little busier, and here's why. A bigger risk area, and we just have more heading into this setup here. The area shaded in yellow, that's under the slight risk according to the Storm Prediction Center. There are some storms working their way out of the risk area right now, getting ready to head into Iowa, it looks like, and those shouldn't become severe. And I think we'll see some redevelopment later this afternoon. Hail is going to be the biggest threat. Northeast Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas right there. Wind also a threat, area shaded in yellow. And then as for the tornadoes, that's about the same risk area where you're seeing for hail as well. Shaped a little like a kidney bean right there in Nebraska and Kansas, even that northeasternmost corner of Colorado. But Colorado, good news, this is probably the last day, at least for a few more days, that you'll see that risk of severe weather. Let's head over to the models, and this is what I mean by everything's just coming together for this. Heading through the rest of the day, you'll see we have this low pressure system that's right there on the Colorado-Kansas border, and as we head through time, it doesn't make a lot of progress. It shifts a little farther to the east, but as we get closer to the afternoon, we see that those storms really starting to develop in the western part of Nebraska and it looks like northeast Colorado. And heading into the evening hours, more of those storms really develop. And that's when we're looking at the greatest risk for some supercells forming, possible tornado, some large hail, and some strong winds. And again, hail, the biggest threat. Wind secondary, and then in third place would be those tornadoes. Looking in the upper levels of the atmosphere, this is really why I think we're going to start to see a chance for severe weather building over the next few days. So it could be a busy, potentially busy weekend for the northern plains. We have a little bit of a trough developing in the upper layers of the atmosphere. Remember, all this week we were seeing basically a west to east flow. We weren't seeing many the winds moving in a north-south direction, but now we're starting to see this trough dig deep over the Rocky Mountains, and this is going to slowly shift east, and as it does, we'll see severe weather out ahead of it. So northern plains moving to the upper Midwest by Sunday, and that's why I think these next couple of days are going to be a little bit busier than what we saw, for instance, yesterday and even the day before. That's it for now. Please follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. We have the Storm Shield app sale going on early next week. Just a little heads up for you. You can save a couple bucks purchasing the app there. That's all I have for now. Be safe today and this weekend. I'll talk to you next time.